So Mother's Day, different for each one of us. But what I realized was that moms play a real important role in our lives, whether we have a deep relationship or not, that we're connected to them, which is why it's so hard to sometimes work on that relationship or come to peace with it. When I went to India in 2006 and spent a month in silence at the Oneness University, what I focused on most was my relationship with my mother and father. I couldn't believe I went all the way to India to work on my relationship with my mother. I thought, this is it? This is what we're going to start with? Do you have any idea what it took me to get here? You know, I did this already. That's how I felt. I said, I did this already. But when I went through the process of going back to my birth and honoring the fact that somebody carried me around for 9 months and nurtured me and brought me into this experience we call life, that in itself is enough. That's enough to be grateful for. Wow, it's a big deal. It's one thing I opted to pass on, actually. I thought, oh, I don't think I'm going to do that. But it's a big deal. It's huge. And then everything after that is icing on the cake. And what I also learned was that I picked my mom. I chose to be in relationship in this family. That all of the opportunities, not bad things, but opportunities, challenges, circumstances, that they all strengthened me. That I didn't want anything but what happened to have happened. Because I am who I am because of all of those experiences. And so what I learned in India was to come to complete acceptance with what is, rather than what I wanted it to be. And when I did that, all the pressure was off. I didn't need anybody to be different for me to be okay. And that was incredibly freeing. The freedom that I experienced when I let my mother off the hook and said, I love you in spite of the circumstances, that's when our relationship started. And I was so grateful that she was still here with us on earth when I had that realization early on, because when 2006 came along, my mom had made her transition. So much of the work that I did with her, she was already on the other side, in the realm of spirit. And so I was able to really feel very connected to her, because it wasn't like, oh, she's on Long Island and I have to go back and talk to her. I thought, well, she's right around here. I'm just going to call her in and we're going to have a little chat. And I have had the best relationship with my mother ever since. And whether your mom is close to you where you can visit her, or she is in another realm, that she's made her transition from this time and space, it's never too late to say thank you. It's never too late to move beyond the pain and the lack and limitation of the story behind the story. The truth is that my mother was an incredible woman. She taught me so much. She's the one that held my hair when I was getting sick. Who does that for you when you're 7 and you're throwing up and she holds your hair because she just loves you? Moms do things that no one else would do for you. And whether you knew them or not, perhaps some of you here never met your birth mother. What an opportunity to say thank you. We know there's no time or space in spirit. And this is a wonderful day to express gratitude, not just to our own mothers, but to all the mothers in the world.